great time tonight.
Yeah, it was really interesting.
Do me a favor.
Okay.
Don't invite me in.
Okay, I think I can work with that.
Good, because it's just too soon. And it wouldn't be fair for this thing that is happening between you and me.
I don't know if I'd call it a thing, Wade.
Yeah, maybe thing doesn't give it the respect it deserves, but we gotta resist it as long as we can. It's all about tension release. And the more tension we build between each other, the sweeter the release.
Wade, I've been thinking, maybe you shouldn't call me. At all.
What?
I think you're a really nice guy. But I just don't think there's any pheromones between us.
Pheromones?
The chemicals that make up the physiological reaction two people feel for each other.
But Dee, we had such a great time tonight.
No, Wade, you had a great time. All you did was talk about yourself. Wine tasting in hot air balloons. Wine tasting nude in saunas. Wine tasting nude on horseback.
Well, I was just trying to make conversation. All you ever hear is how women want men who are great conversationalists.
Conversation takes two people. What you did was more like a monologue.
Well, if you wanted to say something, why didn't you just speak up?
Let's just say goodnight. And I hope you find someone who's more right for you.
Oh, there goes a $19 date down the drain.
Unbelievable. Cassie? Shane? Ow. Shane, is that you?
They're three career criminals with one shot at freedom. Now they're working for the feds who put them away. These are the women of She Spies. Bad girls gone good.
Wow. This is amazing.
You cracked the code?
No, but you got a message from Kassar. Oh, come on. You've never heard of Ramin Kassar? He's only the greatest living mathematics genius of the 21st century.
That's all of 3 years.
But don't you get it? This guy is he's like John Nash without all the imaginary friends.
Duncan, this may come as a shock to you, but most women don't get their bells rung by math geniuses.
Yeah, now you've had great lips.
Great eyes.
Great. Well, you get the picture.
I don't think I do.
Kassar's work as a code maker is state of the art. In the field of cryptology, there's no one better. Ladies, if you will.
Okay, explain this to me. How do we know this message is from Kassar if you don't even know what it says?
Yeah, what's up with that?
We know the code is written in Kassar's signature style, but this code itself is new. No one here knows how to read it.
So get him in here.
Unfortunately, we don't know where he is. Ladies, Kassar.
Great lips.
Great eyes.
No, it's hard to tell from a surveillance photo.
He's a native of Syria. Kassar was forced by his government to work breaking codes.
Imagine doing math at gunpoint.
That's the only way my mom got me to do it.
Break this code or I'll break your face.
He was a victim of his own brilliant mind.
Now, how many times has that happened to me?
You too?
6 months ago, ladies, he was in the States giving a lecture. He escaped from his Syrian security and disappeared.
He didn't disappear. He was in our living room last night.
Well, if he has chosen to make contact with you, there'd be a very good reason. Maybe it's a cry for help.
If he's gonna ask for help, why do it in a language no one can understand?
You can ask him when you find him. I've requested intel from National Security Agency, and they've authorized you to contact Matthew Starlin.
Skinny lips.
Beady eyes.
No comment.
Starlin's an NSA operative who's been working to find Kassar before the Syrians do. When you meet, defer to him. It is his case. NSA are a sensitive bunch.
Great. Touchy operatives.
Just who you want at the trigger of a gun.
Shane, I want you to stay here, work with Duncan, testing a new tracking device.
So you think you two can handle the NSA without me? I don't know, just us two girls up against a massive, powerful, top-secret organization?
I weep for them.
This isn't such a bad mission. This Kassar guy's pretty hot.
Too bad he's taken. What I wouldn't give for one good date with a guy like that.
Taking your date with Wade isn't leaving the wedding bells?
The high point of the night was fighting for my life against that guy that broke in. I swear that is the last time I let Franken analysis set me up.
So sick of all the loser guys we meet.
Tell me about it. Wade took me to the movies, bought one drink, fills it, chugs it, then hands the empty cup to me for my turn.
Wow. Does he have a friend?
We should have Duncan invent a tracking device that hunts down sensitive, muscular investment bankers.
Now there's a gadget I'd pay good money for.
You've stalked the cold-blooded assassin all through the night. Now, at last, you have him in your sights. But he's still too far away. You'll never reach him in time before he escapes. What do you do? What do you do? Now, no matter where his evil agenda takes him, in this case, getting my lunch, you can follow him with this. I call it the air jack, a mini tracker in convenient dart form.
Cool. So, when can we use it?
Anytime. Watch. Go. See? There he is. Now, this readout shows his speed and his direction. Since Wendy's is only a block away, well within the scanner's range of 20 miles, we'll have no trouble following him.
20 miles, that's it? So airjacking an F-15 fighter plane is out of the question?
Well, I mean, I could make some modifications to the microcircuitry board, and if you gave me a few weeks, probably, if I was able to.
Duncan, it's just a joke.
Oh, maybe. But a lot of great technical innovations were proposed in jest.
That would probably explain the clapper.
Huh. So, I mean, what do you think?
I think your lunch order is heading east, and Wendy's is west.
Oh, man. See, this is the problem with trainees. They need training.
It's an extremely complex code. It's a level 5 asymmetrical polyalphanumeric construction.
I knew that.
So that's it. You're saying the search for Kassar is over?
Well, I wish I could help you out, but my leads dried up months ago. I'll tell you one person who could read that code. She's a woman we know as Kayla. She's one of Kassar's ex-bodyguards and his lover. She helped him to escape.
How romantic.
Figures a guy as good looking as that would be taken.
Kayla's an ex-Syrian commando.
If a commando can find Mr. Right, there's hope for us.
Maybe that's the problem, Deeds. Maybe we gotta get tougher.
Gives new meaning to the term killer girlfriends.
When Kayla and Kassar escaped, they separated to make capture more difficult, which it has. They're too intelligent to use email or cell phones. My guess is they use codes like this to communicate.
What's the government's position on them?
We want him, and we're willing to give him asylum. As for her deportation,
You'd break them up?
we're the government, not a matchmaking service.
So if we find Kayla, we find Kassar.
Sure, but her trail's gone cold, too.
Maybe look into your intel anyway. I mean, Maybe somebody missed something.
Be my guest. I had Kayla's records transferred to our classified archives last month. I'll give you a 12-hour security upgrade so you can inspect her files.
I know this sounds a little out there, but what if Kassar lost contact with Kayla and now he's using us to find her? And that's why he sent us this message.
That is so Romeo and Juliet.
Bringing two lost lovers together. Well, that's an assignment I can get behind.
Me too. But are we bringing them back together so Juliet can get deported to Syria?
One step at a time. Let's just find them first.
Wade?
Dee.
I didn't know you worked in archives.
Sure you do. I told you all about it when we were in the drive-thru lane.
All the archives in the world.
Look, if you've had a change of heart, you don't have to make any excuses. I know how strong our bond is. I'm Wade. Dee and I are dating.
Can I wait out in the car?
No way. This is way too much fun.
So, what brings you all to my humble yet classified abode?
We need some files. We have authorization to review certain documents here in the archives.
So you do? Let me check. Don't think these should be too hard to find. Pretty high security clearance for someone who works as a party planner.
Well, you know, I can't just go around telling every guy I date what I really do for a living. Not that he would have paid any attention.
I'm seeing you in a whole new light.
Wade, this isn't what you think. I'm here strictly on business. If I knew you worked here, I would have just sent my friend. I'm sure this is as uncomfortable for you as it is for me. Sorry.
I see. Huh. Well, ladies, I'm afraid the files you requested just aren't here.
Are you sure?
Yeah, nothing shows up.
I'm pretty sure we...
Oh, I get it. Let me handle this. Look, Wade, we're both adults here. I know deep down inside you're probably a wonderful guy. But don't you think pretending the files are missing is a little immature?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Wade, be reasonable. Okay, do you want me to go over your head? Contact your supervisor?
Go ahead. All I can do is request a manual search and retrieval, which takes about 30 days. If you don't mind waiting.
Okay. Time out.
He's got the files. I know he does.
Look, the guy wants to go out with you again. Just agree to it. It's called negotiating.
The United States government does not negotiate with goobers.
Look, Deeds, we cannot wait 30 days. If you don't agree to go out with this jerk again, we're gonna have to break in here and get the file ourselves. Now remember, the NSA is a touchy group. If we get caught, we could be looking at jail time. Is that what you want? You must really hate that guy.
You have no idea.
Oh, I've got some. Otherwise, I'd be in bed right now, fast asleep. IT inspectors Lambert and Kane. Surprise after-hour inspection of the archives.
In and out before you know it.
You're not on my schedule.
Of course not. Then it wouldn't be a surprise.
I'm gonna need to scan your badges. Thank you. Go ahead.
Score another one for Duncan and his fake IDs.
I could have used him in high school.
I could use them now.
Really? You still get carded?
No, I don't like my driver's license photo.
I wonder what it's like being Kayla.
What do you mean?
I mean, here she is hiding out in a strange country, waiting to be reunited with the man she loves. Her whole life's on hold.
Until she gets a message from Kassar. Would you ever do that? Put your life on hold for a man?
We're doing that now. His name's Cross.
Got it. Little creep buried the file.
How long will it take to download?
Done.
The inspection's over. They passed. Let's go.
Ah. Lambert. Kane. Looking very good tonight. Especially for 2 women that I sent to a seminar in Tulsa this morning. Get it? Whoever you are, next time, get better intel.
I hate to do this, but...
The door!
Hey, I am so sorry. I had no idea the 2 women I got those IDs from were on some seminar.
Yeah, we sort of figured when their boss tried to shoot us.
Is there anything I can do to make it up to you?
We haven't had any breakfast.
And there's a Wendy's down the block.
Breakfast. Perfect. My treat. How come there's never a trainee around when you need one? Oh, hey, breakfast. My treat. You want anything? No. Okay.
Did you get the files on Kayla? I emailed you.
Yes, I got them. NSA's intel was quite extensive compared to ours. Their files go back to Kayla's teen years in Syria when she and Kassar first met.
Did it say how they met?
Why do you need to know that?
Just want to know the facts.
Get some history. Live vicariously.
At the age of 18, Kayla attended a presidential party by passing herself off as one of the president's family.
A con woman.
She got busted.
Bad con woman.
The president wanted her executed on the spot.
It's a little harsh, don't you think?
Kassar was one of the guests at the party. He begged the president to spare her life. He did.
It's like a movie. The quiet, unassuming scientist saves the beautiful con woman's life.
Unlike in real life where my fiance had me busted.
Yeah, that's the problem with real life. The endings suck.
Analysis reviewed NSA surveillance footage. This is the latest videotape, and it's 6 months old. We shot here in L.A.
Can you freeze that and enlarge it?
You're in luck. Duncan just installed a digital recalibration filter. Stops the picture from pixelating. So state-of-the-art, even the NSA doesn't have one.
What are you looking at?
The paper under her arm. It's open to the classifieds.
Looking for a new job?
No, but she might be. Can you isolate the paper and enlarge it again?
Mountain Peak Cafe.
Bartenders, servers needed.
You don't think Starlin saw that, right?
Not without this technology. Anyone feel like a road trip?
Any sign of Kayla?
Check out the red-headed waitress on your 6.
I love it when she talks military.
What do you think?
That's her. The outfit may say waitress, but she's got the body and moves of a commando. Damn, I think she just saw me talking to my mic.
Are you sure?
She's headed back this way. She's dumping her drinks. I got her, but coming from behind in case she tries to U-turn.
All right, just take it easy. We're not here to hurt you.
We're not with the Syrian government. I don't care. If you're going to deport me, then do it.
We're not. Kayla, we need your help.
Go to hell.
It's from Kassar, isn't it? We know you can read it.
You know nothing. Guys, look, we're wasting her time. She's not going to trust anyone.
We can't take her back to the NSA. You heard what Starlin said. They'll deport her.
Tom said?
Maybe Cross can pull a few strings. Let's go.
That's far enough. We'll take it from here. Come.
I just love guys like this. Think they can just walk up to you and steal your lunch.
You really think we're gonna just hand her over?
I do now.
Okay, maybe now.
Kayla, get in the car.
Check out his knuckles. knuckles? Tattooed with the symbol for the moon goddess Mylita.
The Aberdeen. The Syrian commandos.
If Kayla's headed for Kassar, she's gonna lead them right to him.
Them, and hopefully us.
All right, help me with the spare.
Now here's a place I've always wanted to visit. The middle of nowhere.
Just down the road from Squeal Like a Pigville.
Yeah, come for the canoe and stay for the squealing.
If I was on the run, the middle of nowhere is where I'd want to hide.
Does it bother anyone that Kayla didn't trust us? I thought she'd be able to tell from her body language that we didn't want to hurt her or Kassar.
Let's face it, Deeds. Kayla and Kassar only trust each other.
Can you blame them? If you knew you were being pursued by Syrian commandos, would you trust just any stranger?
I just want to find this guy Kassar so we can find out why he sent that coded message.
I want to find him so we can reunite him with Kayla.
I want to find him so we can return to the civilized world. We getting any closer?
Yeah, we're about to. The signal's not moving.
So the Syrians have stopped?
God, I hope they didn't lose Kayla.
I hope they didn't catch her either.
I hope... What exactly am I supposed to be hoping for?
A miracle.
It's taken us 15 minutes to change that tire.
Make a note to Duncan. He needs to invent bulletproof tires.
Look, there's the Syrian's car. There's the car Kayla stole.
Any idea where we are?
About 7 hours from a hot shower.
What'd she do? Just walk into the woods?
Yeah, and the Syrians followed her in.
What if they caught her? What if we're too late?
I think she can take care of herself. Duncan. Yeah, we tracked the signal to mile marker 58 on the northbound 91. Looks like she just wandered into the woods, and the Syrians, too. Yeah, we're gonna follow her in. Good question. I'll let you know.
What do you say?
He wants to know if we know how to track someone through the woods.
Not without breadcrumbs.
I can.
Seriously?
Yeah. Summer camp. Learn how to track people in the wild.
What, for survival?
No, to watch the counselors make out. When Mark McKee French kissed Lanita Landau, I thought, now there's a skill you can't learn in the crafts tent. Come on, let's see. Uh-huh. Look. See that boot print there?
Yeah, that looks like a boot print, all right.
Kayla's? Yeah. Shouldn't be too hard to track. Stay close and watch the master. Oh, man. I love the great outdoors. Fresh air, blue skies, ticks the size of Big Macs. Not big on camping, are you?
The only pine tree I need is the one hanging in my car.
I used to like hiking in the woods. The Blair Witch Project kind of took the fun out of it for me.
Yeah. It's not a bad movie once you get past the motion sickness. Oh, damn.
Kayla's boot?
Yeah. The one we've been tracking for the last 15 minutes.
She knew the Syrians were following her, and she took off her boots.
Can't you follow her barefoot?
Yeah, maybe if I was Tonto. That's a no.
Landmine?
Or minefield. Look, there's the Syrians.
Or what's left of them. I'm going with minefield.
Okay, so Kayla led the Syrians right into the middle of a minefield.
And we followed them right in.
Thanks to the master. Well, I sure didn't see this coming.
Yeah, no kidding. Stuck here in a minefield, dying of boredom. How long has it been since you called Cross? An hour?
20 minutes.
Really? It seems like longer.
What's taking him so long?
Deeds, just relax. If he said he'll get us out of this, he'll get us out of this.
Did you specify in this lifetime?
I wonder what you see when you die.
And with that guy over there, you see part of that other guy's foot.
I wouldn't mind seeing a cheeseburger with everything on it. I'm so hungry.
My feet hurt.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Oh, don't make me turn this car around. Tell us something good.
I've been given access to the Pentagon's military satellite system.
So what's the plan?
There, got him. Wow, it's in widescreen, too.
We've got a visual on you now, Cassie. The satellite can only hold this image for a few minutes, so we gotta work fast.
Fast works for us. Can you see where the mines are buried?
There are dozens of them. I'm gonna walk you out of this minefield. You're about 50 yards from the perimeter.
And Cassie, just beyond the minefield, about 200 yards, there's some kind of a structure.
Could be where Kassar is.
Cassie, I want you to walk 20 yards straight ahead, single file. You got mines either side of you. Then go right 15 yards until you see a stump.
Got it. Just like Simon says, in hell. Okay, Simon says, lose a leg.
We'll be lucky if we have a leg left.
Maybe we should stop talking and just concentrate.
Anybody see a good movie lately?
I said concentrate.
I concentrate better when I'm talking.
Try inside voices, Deeds. There's the stump. Great. Can we take a rest on it?
And don't get too close. There's a mine right next to the stump. Then you'll have another 20 feet of serpentine.
Okay.
Hold on. Just tell me the rest when I get there.
Cassie? Cassie, can you hear me?
Hello?
Cassie?
Hello? No service.
Me either.
Mine's dead. And so are we.
Cassie, can you hear me? Cassie?
All right. So this is as far as Cross got with the directions before we lost service. Problem is we got 20 feet to go, but we don't know where the mines are.
We know the problem. What we need is an answer.
This satellite's almost out of range. It won't be able to give us this visual much longer. Sir, I haven't worked with the She Spies for very long, and I don't know what they're capable of, but I believe there's every possibility they won't die here. And at worst, they'll suffer the loss of extremities.
Duncan, next time you feel like cheering me up.
Don't.
20 feet. I was a long jumper in high school, but there's just no way.
Dated my share of long jumpers.
And that helps us how?
It doesn't. Just brings back pleasant memories to help ease my fear of being blown up.
Guys, I think those branches can support our weight.
Oh, I wish I hadn't eaten that Nestle's Crunch Bar earlier.
You had a Nestle's Crunch Bar and didn't share?
Okay, I'm sorry. When it comes to eating chocolate, I get very possessive.
I'll tell you what, if we can reach the branches and get ourselves out of here,
We'll get you in the CA. Chocoholics Anonymous.
all right, how are we gonna do it? How are we gonna get up there? We gotta make a rope.
Out of what?
Guys, we need weight. Give me your phones. Okay. Any volunteers to go first?
I will.
You're so brave.
Just figure, the sooner I'm safe over there, the sooner I can make fun of you two losers over here.
Bonus points if you do the Tarzan yell.
Triple points if you don't.
don't make it, it'll give new meaning to death by chocolate.
Oh, God, stop. You're making me hungry. Why do I feel like I'm auditioning for an episode of The Fear Factor?
She's not gonna make it!
Thanks. Couldn't let you fall backwards. You got the keys to the car.
They're out.
I don't know how they did it.
And there goes the satellite feed.
Get me Starlin at the NSA.
What do you think?
Oh, it's got top secret hideout written all over it.
Kassar's home away from home. Think she's with him right now? Inside?
Reunited after all this time.
As much as I hate to interrupt what might be going on inside,
Duty calls.
There's no back way out. We go in, we got him. I don't know if Kassar is armed, but Kayla probably is. To the teeth. So much for the element of surprise.
ظهر من شباك غرفة النوم، أنا ببقى هون قد ما فيي.
بني راية مكتب بدون
خلص أنت روح، أنا برجع بلاقيك.
I'm sorry, my love.
Let me get this straight. Your team found Kayla and they're tracking her to Kassar's location.
Correct.
Why wasn't I informed of this sooner?
The She Spies are unarmed. They depend upon the element of surprise. While assistance from other departments is appreciated, they work best alone.
So you need someone to bail them out.
Listen, I would send in my own backup team, but the chairman says this mission falls under NSA jurisdiction. Protocol demands I work through you.
I'll chopper in a rescue team to their location.
It's a code I created 2 years ago. It's outdated now. There are several elite cryptologists capable of writing this message. All I can tell you is I did not send it.
What does the message say?
Exit strategy in place. Time to disappear.
So that's why you came rushing back to find him.
I thought Ramin had finally found a way for us to be together. Forever.
Unfortunately, I have no exit strategy. No plans to disappear. I've never heard of you people, let alone thought to send you a message.
Never heard of us.
You never sent us a message?
I don't feel quite as special anymore. But if he didn't send this, who did?
We've got company.
Who is it, Cassie?
White chopper, blue stripes.
The NSA. Cross must have called Starlin.
I thought we were going to hand them over to the NSA.
Not everything is in our hands, Deeds.
They were the lead agency.
So that's it? You're just going to let them take Ramin?
It's not me I'm worried about, but Kayla. They will send her back to Syria. Do you understand what they will do to her?
Look, we'll do everything we can to help you.
More empty promises. I knew you couldn't be trusted.
Starlin.
Who is this man?
I have no idea. I've never seen him before.
Congratulations, ladies. You're as good as your reputation.
You don't really have to deport Kayla, do you? Can't she just be given asylum with Kassar?
It's all they're taken care of.
What are you doing?
Check out their tattoos. They're not really NSA. They're Syrian agents.
I'm impressed.
Wish I could say the same.
Now this brings your unpleasant journey to its end.
So, did the Syrians give you a better offer, or were you a double agent from the start?
Money talks.
See, you were the one who sent that message.
My search for Kayla and Kassar had reached a dead end. But the Syrians, who've agreed to finance my early retirement, wanted results now.
And you were kind enough to think of us.
My friends at ISD confirmed your success rate of late.
So you're bringing them both back to Syria?
Damascus. Tonight.
Mr. Kassar, Kayla, we're so sorry.
Don't be sorry for her. She's a murderer. She's already killed a number of her own countrymen.
She was defending my life.
Well, it's over now. I gather they're going to put her in a maximum security prison.
And so if I refuse to obey my new work orders,
she'll be executed in 5 stages, each more excruciating than the last, giving you plenty of opportunity to change your mind after every stage.
No!
Don't shoot him!
I'm gonna call across and get a real backup team out here.
I sure hope Kassar was renting. Whew.
This way. Behind this tree, get down.
Stop! You're standing in the middle of a minefield.
Yeah, nice try, McBain.
Kayla, no! Get back! Ah!
Give it up, Kassar!
Starlin, I'm not kidding. Look, I know the way out. Just drop your weapon and I'll guide you through. It's your only chance.
See, that's why you went to prison, McBain. You're a lousy con woman.
We have to go.
Wait! You don't have to run anymore. Just let us take you in. I won't let them separate you. I give you my word.
I will never leave you again, ever. Thank you for everything.
Bye.
Bye. You're welcome.
Just a flesh wound.
We're so lucky to have each other.
They're so in love, they make being taken into custody look romantic.
And that's not easy. When I was taken into custody, believe me, there was no love involved.
Nice work, ladies.
Thanks. Oh, and the next time you send someone in to help us, we'd appreciate it if you didn't pick a double agent.
Well, think of it as an opportunity to sharpen your ability to deal with the element of surprise.
There's so much spin on that, I'm getting dizzy.
That's a skill I'd like to learn.
You mean making something you did wrong sound like something you did right?
It's all just a matter of interpretation, Dee Dee.
So, what's going to happen to them?
And spare us the spin.
I just got off the phone with the chairman, and you'll be happy to know that thanks to your persuasive request, he's agreed to place Kayla and Kassar in a high-security protection program.
I never knew a woman who worked so hard to get the man she loved.
Yeah, I never knew a man worth working that hard for.
Never knew a man who wasn't hard work, period.
It's always a pleasure to hear you three rant about my gender.
Well, the stereotype fits.
Oh, one more thing. How did you get out of that minefield?
Female ingenuity.
Girl Scout nuts.
Tank tops.
I'll never leave you again.
I hope not, my love. I so love that movie.
Thank God for Kassar and Kayla. I was beginning to think relationships like that only existed in the movies.
Beginning. Lost track of how many times I've almost given up.
I just cringe thinking about all the wades out there I'm gonna have to wade through.
And I'm starting to think it's me. Maybe I'm doing something wrong.
You know, I didn't want to say anything, but I'm getting the same thoughts about myself.
The problem isn't us. The problem is that more guys need to be like Kassar.
I wonder what it would take to find that one Kassar.
That one guy you'd do anything for.
The one guy who'd make your life complete.
Knock off a bunch of bad guys.
Walk through a minefield.
Escape death and torture on a daily basis. I can do that.
It's no problem.
Piece of cake.
Yeah.